Hey, welcome to Lisa's Attic. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good, good. Actually, this is a segment that Nelson really wanted to share with you, so I'm going to let him start.
Well, you've shared last year, you shared a couple of videos on our Sacred Way site about manifestation. And we experienced something about a week ago that I thought was important to share with our audience in terms of manifestation. I was missing my wallet. I could not find my wallet. We know for a fact that the wallet was in the car one day because we went somewhere and we remembered when we got back in the car that it was there.
But from that point, you could not remember.
Yeah, so I did not remember bringing it in from the car, but I was pretty certain that it was in the house. I had ordered something which would have required me to use the credit card the next day. So that also made me feel that but I couldn't specifically remember holding the card in my hand when I placed that order. But again, I was pretty certain that the wallet was in the house. Well, we spent, I think, 3 hours.
3 hours, yes.
We looked everywhere that I can think of that we were at in the house, 2 or 3 times under the furniture, stuffed in the couch in case it slid on the side. Again, really 3 hours of really tearing the house apart looking.
And if anyone's ever lost your wallet or your purse, you know how upsetting that is. You're sitting there thinking, what's in there? What did I lose? And it did really ruin the morning. Our whole morning was completely ruined.
So finally, I said, you know what, Lisa, why don't we just do a meditation, and maybe you can guide me back to when I took the wallet and what I maybe did with it that perhaps I couldn't remember.
Because I kept asking him, what is your last memory? And a lot of times we do things so absentmindedly, like we're thinking of something and we grab something, we go to another room and we put it where, someplace, and you don't have an actual visual memory of that. But in your subconscious, it remembers everything. And so Nelson was like, so why don't we do a little hypnotherapy? And I was like, okay, I really don't do it with you as much. And I guess it's like the plumber, like the plumber doesn't have right pipes, why do hypnotherapy, with you? But we did.
So we did. So we went to the our room and shut off the lights. You got me nice and relaxed.
I'm Lisa's Attic. How are you?
Sorry, our phone cut out, so we're going to continue and finish this video. So we were saying you had me nice and relaxed. You had me under. You're asking me questions. You're trying to get me to remember what was the last thing I did. Did I remember ordering, online with the credit card? Because I know I needed the credit card for that. And then, you said you were watching my breathing, and at some point, based on my breathing, you can tell that I was really relaxed. Eventually, you brought me, back out, and you asked me what I remembered or what I felt. Right. And I told you there was no clear message. It wasn't like while I was under, I said, oh, okay, I remember where it was, and this is where I put it. I don't remember that at all. And it was more of a sense, is I said, the top drawer of my bureau. That's the only thing that kind of came to me. It didn't come to me as that's where it is, but that just came to me, so I told you about that. And then while I'm telling you all this, you got up and you went to the rooms, and then...
Yeah, because I had checked that drawer, but I had just checked it as if the wallet had maybe fallen down into the drawer. But I never checked like really thoroughly in the back.
And I guess we should say that day I decided to, that's where I had some of my thermal shirts, and I kind of went through them and weeded out the ones I wasn't using.
Exactly.
So we were in that drawer, but as you mentioned, we did check it. I did check on top. I checked the bed, which is where I was laying all the T-shirts and stuff. Yeah, so we did check all that.
No, we did.
So go ahead.
And I honestly believe like that was such an interesting thing that he said, because out of everything that he could have said, he was like the drawer. And so I took everything out, and the wallet was sitting behind, all the way in the back, buried. I mean, it could have been months before we would have found it. Yeah. And I just brought it back and just like handed it to him and said, there you go. And it's amazing. It was an amazing story. And it's true. So that's why we wanted to show it to you, because I kept asking Nelson, like, where were you? What were you thinking? What was your last moment? And that's what hypnotherapy does. It kind of plants that seed. But you did great. I'm really proud of you.
So so the message is that work with the energies, open yourself up. I think because you had me nice and relaxed, and you had me open to receive, and however the message came to me, again, some people think that it's like you're gonna remember, and maybe some people do that. For me, that wasn't the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of got a sense. I can't even explain it, but it's just the sense of that draw, and so I said that, and sure enough, that's
Yeah.
what it was. And if that's the way it works, that's the way it works.
Could have been
But
3 hours earlier. Would have
I
been a
know.
lot better. But that's okay.
all right, so
Good. Good.
I
Good,
think
good job.
yeah. So Sacred Ways signing out, and we'll see you in the next video. And oh, I don't know where I put my car keys. Can you help me find them? Bye bye.
Good night.